Aquarius, good morning. So you've lost me forever. I've lost Lucy, something to do with Lucifer or a Capricorn, but you played too much of a game and you lost, or I've physically lost someone. I definitely keep hearing like Louise or Lucy, but yeah, you played too much of a game. Michael Douglas, so Michael, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, Emily, Emily, Emma, yeah. Cool. It's difficult trying to connect with your energy at the minute, Aquarius. So yeah, you played too much of a game. You've lost me because I'm hearing like you either took me now, but you took it the wrong way, or you played too much of a game. You could have been dealing with a 5 life path, a Sagittarius, Taurus, and you played too much. Like you played too hard. So I'm hearing you've overstepped the mark and you've gone and done it. So something to do with Pucci or Pisces or Paula or I don't know, but Danielle, Danny Zuko, something to do with Greece, someone from Greece, or someone that's got G in their name, also G, or Ali G, Allison, Ali, Allison, Ali G, yeah, so I don't know about the G, but I'm picking up A's, Abby, Abigail, Abba, Ali, Allison, Abigail, so anybody beginning with A. But I'm hearing you've overstepped the mark and you've done it now. That's it now, I'm finished. It's kind of like this abandonment or something that's happened, like lost someone forever. Trevor, I'm also hearing Trevor or Tracy, anybody also beginning with T, okay, T. But yeah, you've lost me, like you've overstepped the mark, you've done it, you've crossed the line, something to do with around a Leo, probably, which would be yourselves, because you do classically come up as that 8. And I'm hearing definite you've overstepped the mark. So anybody beginning with M, X marks the spot. So anybody beginning with M or E, like Emily, Emma, Ernie, okay, or Irvin, or something like that. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Something to do with Elvis, even that. Ellie, Ellison, Ella May, Ellie. Wow, there's quite a lot of names up in here. You're right, Aquarius. Sorry, it's very early in the morning, but I've got so much in my head for you, channeled-wise. But overstep the mark, I'm hearing like 7 of wands, more than likely in my head. Like you've overstepped the mark, you've crossed the boundary and you've crossed over. So something to do with crossroads, or you've crossed over, like gone to the other side. So someone really could have lost someone, because I'm definitely hearing the love of my life, and something to do around Gemini, possible, lovers. But that could also come up as classically as a Capricorn energy. So these people could have had those placements. But if you haven't seen the channel before, don't just connect this to your love life. Just connect it to whatever may be going on. I'm also hearing connect 4. So something to do around an Aries could be impossible. Scorpio and Aries. If you don't know these things, you'll have to watch the videos provided below of why I read in these numbers and patterns. Okay. But yeah, connect 4. And I tried to connect with you, but I couldn't. I tried to get through to you, but I couldn't. I tried to give you a chance, but you didn't take it, and you took it too far. You crossed the line. You went too far. It's kind of like somebody travelled too far, but went over the cliff. So the name Cliffhanger. So who was in Cliffhanger? Sylvester Stallone. So Silver. So well, you could be involved in this, but like Silver or Steve, Sarah, Sassy. But like yeah, Cynthia. But you took it too far. You overstepped the mark, and you went over the cliff. So is this around that accident that was coming up for a while, where I was saying, because I'm seeing this like big turn of where this cliff might be. Sorry, because this is like a cliffhanger, and someone could have. Okay, so they're saying Hannah, Anna, Annabelle, Pollyann, but like Anna or Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Something to do with someone's nan or grandma. But I'm hearing like this cliffhanger. So I'm like, a cliff is what I'm seeing in my head, like it's a big turn. Okay, so Turner, the name Turner or Tina Turner, well, they could be all the T's that we came up with a little while ago. Tina Turner, I don't know. But like going around a cliff, and you took it too wide and someone went overboard. So I don't know whether this is around a plane or so, something to do with around, what did I say a minute ago? Sorry. Plane. I don't know, like overboard, over the top. This is like Sylvester Stallone. So Silver or S, anybody beginning with S, Steve, Sarah, Sassy, anybody beginning with S, I don't know. But you took it too far and you went overboard. So did someone capsize here, or Capricorn, something to do around a Capricorn, or like a so the 6 would also be Gemini, but You're gonna have to know numerology. But like, I'm seeing like someone jumped ship or jumped relationship and they went straight into another relationship. And this may be where you got back with your ex for some of you. Like, you got back with your ex and you jumped relationship from one ship to another ship. And you've kind of come up with 2 6s, which is 10, 11, 12, which might be involving a Pisces maybe for some of you, like a 3 or a life path 3. But like, I don't know, you said too much, you went too far, you jumped overboard and you went into another ship, which would be another relationship. That's all I can pick up. So you could have like, I don't know, I don't know why people are in third party relationships, I don't know, but like something like that. Sorry if I'm a complete mess this morning, but I really want to get these messages out and done for you so I can, something to do with done, Pucci, Paula, Pisces, Dan, Danielle, Danny, anybody beginning with D, okay, DD or BB or DD, I don't know, or DBD. So, okay, I'm hearing like death certificate. Well, I actually came up with that a while ago where I don't know if you've been watching my channel for a while, for a lot of you, but the death wish and the death list, okay, death wish. Like, who was in the death wish? I forget what his name was now that was starred in the death wish. Like, there is some kind of energy around Scorpio 4 here of like a death wish. Like, you've got, because I'm also hearing like you've got a nerve as well. Like, I know a song that will get on your nerves, or like something that gets on my nerves. I mean, is it someone's nerves? Is it like sciatica? That can also be So it's Simon, Sly, Sylvester. So, Sly. This came up in another reading, but I think I messed that one up when it came to Cancerian because I was blurting out a load of, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes when I'm channeling, if the reading itself isn't going to make much sense, so you could be dealing with a Libra, for a lot of you a Libra or a placement of 2, something that doesn't make any sense, but that'll only really come up for you if you're dealing with control and narcissism or money, like it doesn't make any money, or it's something to do with money for nothing and my checks for free. So something like that, right? That could be stuff that doesn't make any sense, meaning it doesn't make any, here I would call it pounds, you guys would call it cents, right? Or sensimilia, or like odor monkey fart spray stuff, and it doesn't make any sense, okay? Because it wouldn't, because it would be an odor, right? So is this like buying and selling and it doesn't make any money, or something that you've got going on and it doesn't seem to make any money, or I don't seem to have any money, and some of you are like desolate, like really desperate in order to be able to earn some money or something, or somebody did something out of a desperate, like I really do pick up here that somebody could have slept with someone, or they did something through being desperate, like they did it because I was so desperate for an answer, or I was so desperate for something that because of that being desperate, they rushed into something. And so from Russia, or Rachel or Russia, I don't know, or Rashad, or Evans, Evie, Deve, Eve, Steve. I rushed into something, or I crashed into something. See, I'm picking up like a goddamn plane crash or something. Sorry, guys. I don't want to put these out there, but I don't know what this crash is. Like, is it like a crash? Like a flash? He saved every one of us. Down, 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 down. It's just a man. Justin. Justice. Something to Libra. Justin, Jackie, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. It's just a man of vision. Something to do with vision. I had a vision. One vision. One vision. Yeah. Just a man. There's one. So something to do with Flash, but Queen. So these 2 women or 2 men, or like someone lost a queen. I lost a queen. I lost a queen. I lost a queen. Quincy Jones, or Queenie, or Queen. Like, is this a name of a person like Queenie, or like Quincy Jones, or someone that's called Jones, or Joe, or Joanna, Jay, anybody? Well, there's loads of J's all up in here all the time, but like Jason, and I'm just a man, Justice, something to do around Libra, but I'm also picking up like huge Virgo energies as well, of like, I just lost, like I played too much of a game and I lost. Like Michael Douglas, the game is normally what I'm picking up, like something to do on the TV, the television, TV, Stevie Nicks, Nicole, alright, Nicole, Nikki, black market. So something to do around music, rapping artists, Nikki Black Market, something on the black market, black sheep of the family. Welcome to my world. So you could be the black sheep of the family, or something to do with like racial remarks or something. Like marks on my skin, track marks. Man, y'all got drug addiction, everything up in here. Jesus Christ, man, what's going on, Aquarius? Well, don't forget you can also watch this as 8. It really doesn't matter. I don't want to go into the complexities of how many people in your life could have a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node with that placement of 8, which would mean Aquarius, Leo, right? So there's a lot of energy up in here, and I think that's why. I think you've got a lot going on. Now, whether these are business related, like my spirit will only tell me the most important messages that there are, because they'll batter my head in telling you, right? So unless someone just battered someone's head in, keep trying to tell them, but they weren't listening. Like I kept trying to tell you, I kept trying to warn you. I give you all of the warning signs there were possible, and I tried to tell you as much as I possibly can, but you wouldn't listen. That's normally what happens with my channel when it comes to like things. You know, a predicament, whatever this is, guys, what you have to understand about predictions or predicaments that you're ever in, you can't never change them. Destiny and fate is something of a figure of 8. I've still got to make that t-shirt. Destiny and fate in the figure of 8. So it was destiny, it was fate, and it was fatal attraction, something to do around a Cancerian or a Carp. Jeez, man, I've got to be fucking careful. Okay, I really have. Because I've got to go and pick my sister up at like 12:30 on Sunday night. And I don't normally drive. Park drive, moonlight drive. Something to do around Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin, Jackie and Jasmine, Black Morrison. Moonlight drive, let's swim to the moon. So Virgo 9, a mother. Your mum. It could be something to do with your mum. Let's swim to the moon. Oh, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening that the city. Someone's fucked the city up. Sleeps too high. Let's swim out tonight, love. It's our turn to try. Park beside Parkfield, something to do with parking beside Biden, yeah, Biden. So this has still got something to do with Biden, but this is also Boris as well, Boris Johnson. There's loads of stuff going on, been going on for quite a while, really. Yeah, people coming across in our borders the same as what they are yours. Borderline. Okay, you cross the borderline. There you go. That could be the border. That could be 7. Could be something to do around London's bridge, London cooling. It's all going on in Britain at the moment. So, you know, when I was doing the Capricorn Gemini prediction thing, B was also Biden, because there was a lot of B energies there. But when I was saying Biden, that's also Boris. Because I was saying like involvement of like Gemini, people that I know, people that clean. Okay, and for a while I was saying, see, you've got to catch every message I say and then re-watch, okay? But you'll notice that through some of those I was saying, my God, you know, anybody that's like a cleaner out there, and like my mother, like one of these people that basically, well, is a saying that we have in Britain, it's like painting the London Bridge, okay? And it's like by the time you've painted it and you've gone all the way to the end, you have to go all the way to the beginning again and actually paint it. And it's something to do with a rainbow, which would be Pisces, which would be a 10 of Cups. And it would be something to do with around a cleaner, or something to do with around Biden, public kind of Boris Johnson. Oh, that's also a Johnson, there you go. So I was picking up J, so that could have also been that. J's Johnson. Okay, Johnson, Jonathan or John, Jillian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, John. Yeah, something to do around crossing borders, like you crossed the line, or you crossed over, like you physically crossed over. Or you went too far, like Fargo, something to do with Fargo, that came up before in different readings, something to do with Fargo, or Ferguson, also Ferguson. So this is also, because I'm picking up Prince Charles, that actually came up where I was trying to do a Prince Charles impression, but like, yeah, that's also P, so Prince Charles, Ferguson. This is some sort of public thing going on around the Queen or something that could be going on here. Could be London, because that's where the Queen is. Queen, Prince Charles, London Bridge calling, London calling. So you might know, or you are from London, or something like that. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, you have to catch these messages. Like, through those readings that I was doing yesterday, I didn't realise, but I'd actually got a call from my sister saying about a taxi run and stuff like that. And I was saying, oh, it was me mate Mike and stuff like that. It wasn't. I actually got a call from someone, like a festival, and I was saying that there's this music going on, and like, you're right, brother, I can't see past all the crowd, and like, I can't see what's going on at the pictures, and there was music, and I was saying you might be going to Wembley and to a music festival, and it could be something to do around London. That actually came up in the Cancerian reading, I think, but I think a lot of people got pissed off and fed up because they were saying, oh, you're just full of jargon and everything else, and you're really just reeling off names, and people don't understand about fucking light channeling. You have to give me time to talk, right, so I can let it all come through. But yeah, I was saying something about that, and that appeared up for me as a message where it was my sister that actually contacted me saying, can you do a taxi run and come and pick us up, because I'm going to a festival, right? So that was going to be them. It was in the Gemini. There you go. It's in the Gemini reading. And the person that she's going with is a Gemini, I think. Well, she must be, as soon as they're a Gemini Capricorn. And I've got to go and pick them up. And they met, I don't know if they're going to London, but they're going to a festival, and I've got to go and pick them up. So, you see, I'm just trying to let you know that any little message can be any little message. You just have to kind of think, oh, that's that, you know. So, yeah, something to do with the festival. Festival. So, something to do with Paolo Nutini, Paula, Paolo, Belinda? Is that you, Belinda, or B? But like, how can it be? Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. He's speaking words of wisdom, let it be. An old wise, something to do with wise. I got wires in my skin. I draw blood, draw first blood, but the devil's son called me young gun. Something to do with the devil's son, so it's something to do around a Capricorn or a Gemini's son, which is myself. But yeah, the devil's son called me young gun. So that came up through that Capricorn reading a while back when it was Prince Philip that died here. There's something going on around public stunts here. I'm the unknown fall guy, stunt man. Evil, Knievel, evil. Evil, you're evil. Evil, dead, Eve. Steve, someone's got a lot of shit against me maybe, but that's probably talking smack and shit. Couldn't really give a fuck. Evil. I'm giving you the evil. Something to do with Capricorn. Eve, Devi. Evil, Steve. I don't know. Just leave me out of it. I don't give a fuck what goes on with other people's shit. I really don't. What else messages have you got here, Aquarius? I don't know. That's what I've kind of got off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Off with their head. I mean, is it a guillotine? Guilty pleasure off of their head? Someone got... I told you, someone got... because I said it in another reading. They all kind of come to me. But yeah, I really have to watch. Like I said, don't worry about what star signs you are when I'm doing these. Just watch them all. You'll see. Okay, you really will see. But like I was saying, like, come here, and someone gets like decapitated, like off of their head. I don't know what that is, around an accident or something, like, I don't know. It's very peculiar. Off with their head, like guilty. So, I mean, is this anything that's court related, like you've got coming up, like court related and a guilty? But there's energies of 5 here, which would be like life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, feeling guilty. Okay, so there could be an energy here that is to do with like guilty before, like before proven guilty. Like, I always think that you're guilty before I even can prove the fact that you're guilty. And something like, I can't even prove the fact how guilty you look, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's kind of like someone comes back and they're like, bruv, have you been eating chocolate? And they've got it all around their face. Or you've been licking donuts? And they're like, Nah, bruv. Like, bruv, it's all written all up your Chevy Chase. You're as guilty as sin. So, that's probably me. I actually relapsed on my diet last night. I actually had fish and chips. But that is like a guilty pleasure. I've got to stop doing that, but that's once a week. But yeah, something to do with like, it's all written all over your face. Like, it's all over your face. You're guilty. So like I said, if someone's cheating and lying, well, then they're guilty. But then you have to know these people are guilty. I mean, why on earth you give people second or third or fourth chances? Well, like I said, it's like, I don't know. I'll give you another chance, and I give you a chance, but you took it too far. You lied, you ghosted me. Something to do with Elijah or ghost. Like, you ghosted me, and some of you are like, you got mangled and wangled up with your ex again, and you slept with your ex, and then you realised that that was a karmic energy, and that you went back to your karma. You never go back to your karma, right? Never go back to karma. That's what I keep hearing. Carmel, something to do with Mel, Melanie, Carmel. Mel, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, Caramel, something to do with caramel, skin, caramel, caramel, Carrie and Mel. Yeah, I don't know what you've got going on. Well, fucking lot by the sounds of it, Aquarius. Guilty, like you're guilty. Or someone just feels guilty because they suddenly realised it was themselves. Like, you know, fuck, I just realised my whole pattern is like just basically not anyone else. It really is me. Something around Pisces. Not, afraid not. Like, I realised that it wasn't them, it was me. Well, Emily, Emma, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Michelle. There's a lot of UMs and shit up there, like. So I'm sorry, I'm just kind of talking to myself here. You're right. Sorry, really is early, Aquarius. Fucking hell, bro. How many more messages do you want? We don't. We want a tarot card reading. Man, I've had it with people. I have. God. You know, everybody expects, like, that when they watch a tarot card reading that I'm just going to be able to reel things off like that. Fishing, something to do with fishing or a reel or a rod. Rodney, you're right, Rogers. Y'all really could be dealing with a Life Path 7 or a Cancerian, and I'm trying to reel you in. Come here, fish. I'm trying to bait you in. I'm trying to trying to reel you in. So someone could be talking with a Pisces here, and I'm trying to reel you in. Come here, fish. Unless it's a physical fish, and like, come here, fish. Let's go fly fishing. Come here, let's go fly fishing. Like, fly? You right, McFly? Hello, is there anybody in there, McFly? Something to do with someone's flies. I don't know. Fly fishing by J.R. Hartley? Jay? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to mean for you. You just have to catch those little bits as well. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've got. That's called the Akashic Records. Channeling. Anyway, does anybody else feel like this very oppressed feeling through what's going on with the moon? I woke up this morning, man. I actually went for a walk around my town, and I don't do that, and I didn't realise how nice it was around here. And I was like, right, and it was really early, dusk till dawn. There you go. Yeah, be careful of scammers. I've had loads of those all over the place, guys, but I've listed it on the discussion page, someone that called themselves Savin Tarot, and that to ring this number. I would never ever leave my phone number on any comment, so obviously a lot of you would know that, right? If you, whatever comes up as me, if anyone in the comment section ever says, look, this is a phone number, ring it, it's obvious you guys know not to fucking ring those numbers, right? But yeah, I had all of that yesterday, so I had to delete, it took me about 3/4 of an hour, I would say, to delete all of those scamming messages of someone through Instagram. But I'm also hearing Melissa Dawn. Someone said they found her also on another website, causing a load of trouble as well. But please, I don't want to know what tarot card reader that was. Okay, just, you know. But yeah, people in the background, they just think they're parts of things, but they ain't. I mean, I'm honest. Someone was actually telling me last night to not do it, but I was really considering is just closing my comment section down. I just can't stand people that just don't know what channeling is. And all of you guys, it's lovely reading all of your nice messages, and it really is. But But yeah, it's either that or I have to stop reading the fucking. I don't know, it just gets on my nerves. People, right? People, fuck, they do get on my nerves. Like, just like, just now I've just got to leave a narky comment just to let you know that you don't and you're not. Fucking hell, bruv. And all the shit that I'll get for free, and you don't know what you're talking. No, just go and watch a fucking Cup and a Fish or something with someone else, bruv. Can't stand a lot of people, really. I love a lot of people, but man, I just fucking can't stand people that think they know it all. Right. Anyway, that's my little rant over. Ransom, Ranny, Ransom, Rachel, Ransom. Held up for ransom. Really? You held me up for ransom. You have got a Pisces here. No, you haven't. Anyway, let's see. Aquarius. Semi rising Venus, stupid and North Nose for Aquarius from the 14th until the 21st. 3. Pisces. 3 is the magic number. I'm basically just chilling, waiting. I've been waiting for a fish like you to come into my life. Coming to America or coming... Are you coming? I'm free if you're free. Frida, or I'm Heidi. Freya. But like, I'm free if you're free. Free. Yeah. But I've been waiting for a fish like you to come into my life. Let's go fishing with J.R. Hartley. Heart, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I could have walked away. I should have walked away. Some of you are just, obviously, if you're all in third parties, there's you guys in third parties. That could be you that's now hook, line and sinker up with your ex again. Ex-men. Anybody that's X or M? XM. My XM. My exam. I'm hearing that's my exam. I'm going to have to... Sam. The name's Sam. That's my ex-Sam. That's my exam. Or eczema. Someone has eczema. Anyway. Aquarius from the 14th until the 21st. Yep. The scents that don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. You ain't going anywhere, I ain't letting you go. No, I ain't going to drop this yet. So, I don't know, you could have children here. I don't know, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles can also be going steady. Obviously, it ain't going anywhere if it's third party, right? There is no change, there is no end. You guys that are all on spiritual journeys, I hope you realise that doesn't end, right? God, I can't get away from my first karmic. No. Because I'm also saying it happens wherever I go when I go to Fargo. Fargo. Is it too far to go, is what I'm hearing. Is it far to go? How much further do I have to go? How much further does it go without me telling you? What? How much further are you prepared to go? How far are you prepared to go for this connection? How far? Some of you have got children though. If you've got children, you're in this reading. If you're a Pisces and you got kids, you're in this reading. Right. It's so any of you really. You got kids. If you've got kids, say if you've got 1, 2, 3. If you've got 3, 1, 2, 3. You're right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's easy as you and me. So, yeah, Michael Jackson, Julian, Justin. I'll be there whenever you need me. I'll be there. Just look over your stable, honey. But like, look in your stable. They're saying, look in your horse stable. If you've got horse stables, look in your horse stable. If you've lost something, look in the horse stable. Okay, it might be there. It might be in hay. Aaron or hay. Hannah. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I think like placements, if you've got children, they've got Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, you just take that number, and if it's like, okay, they got an 8, there you go, Aquarius. Right, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anyway, I'm looking in the stable. Let's see. Aquarius from the 14th until the 21st. Pisces, there you go. Some of you really are bound up and wound up. Some of you are getting wound up by this person. Okay, or I'm getting knotted. Might be something to do with I'm caught all up in it. I'm caught up in it now. Or I'm courting. That's also courting. Dating, like in the UK you would say courting. You okay dear? Would you like to court me? But like Courtney, Cox, Courtney, Brittany, no Britain. There's a few of you Britneys all out there now. Okay, but yeah. But like no, Brittany. You'll find that your email has now been blocked, so I wouldn't bother sending any more like intergalactic numbers there. But yeah, I'm also hearing Sigourney Weaver as well. Sigourney, alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Some sort of New York or England, or both, at a distance. So something to do with Bette Midler, Betty. Oh, Betty. But like Bette Midler, or in the middle, Piggy in the middle. Well, I'm right in the middle. I mean, if you're not, I'm right in the middle with you. It's just me and you. Like I said, some of you, it's just me and you. If it's not, it's y'all right up in a bind here of a knot here. Because that's Piscean energy. 3. Caught up between a rock and a hard place if you're in third-party energies. Right? And believe you me when I tell you that you can have people out there that have connections with people, but the other people don't. A lot of feminine energies can be like, oh no, I've got an intergalactic... I've had people fucking... just like... I don't want to go into it again. But like, people like... I don't know, I had like a 70, 80-year-old woman like stalking my Facebook, trying to send me messages in private. Like, I'm like, fuck, I don't even know who you are, man. Like, what? Like, Steve, I live in Texas and I'm like got this thing for you and I sing and play music and you don't know me and like, what the fuck, bruv, stop stalking the fucking shit out of me. Like I said, some people, you know, this is a given fact. If someone has a connection with you, trust me, they would be telling you and you would be talking. And if you're not, some people out there are like, oh my god, I've got an intergalactic twin flame from outer space and they live on Mars. Dave, you're like, do you? Yeah. Do you? I don't know, no. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people, they're kind of like, listen, this is my ex and I haven't spoke to them in 3 years. I haven't spoke to them in 3 years and I've never spoken to them ever. Or like, I've had this addiction, this addiction with this person for like 3 years and that's my ex. And where are they? Married, with children, with another woman. They're with another woman, more than likely. So you can watch this and turn it around. And say, yeah, I know, I've been doing this for ages and I've been waiting for like 2 or 3 years, still connected to someone else, but they have children. What's that make you? Homewrecker, right? Rebecca. But like, you know, what does it make you? So it makes you stuck between a rock and a hard place of sitting there with connections, waiting for your past to show up. But they could well be with Meg Ryan here and Billy Crystal. They're with someone else, they're talking to another person. Right, it depends on who you are, what you're watching for. But you could even be married to this person, and they're off. This could be like, no, it's okay, Tyrone. I've got like 6 people on the go. I've got 3 people on the go. I've got my ex. I've got the person. Like, you know, people jump ship that quick. They're like, well, I've got kind of like my ex that I used to be that got children, and I got a connection with them. And then I've also got a connection with my ex that I ran off to. And then, oh, look, I just met another connection and I'm with 3 people and I don't never close a door before I start another one, right? So I've got a connection with my ex. I've got a connection with the past ex as well. And then all of a sudden, all of my exes all X me out and don't want anything to do with me. Why is that? Because you're a player. You know, it depends on who you are. But like I said, there could be someone here that's promiscuous. Okay, could be. Or they're promiscuous about this person. That's what I'm saying. You can never tell who's in the background here because it doesn't really show you in cards. It's just energy. You have to relate to the story of what's happening in your life. These can be people that are all waiting here, sitting here waiting, anticipating to want to know what's happening with this person here. Okay. Meaning that someone could be focused on someone, and these are people that are just in the background there waiting for their exes. You know, I'm waiting to get word from my ex. Where are they? With another woman, and they're married and they've got children. Right? One more card, please, from the 14th until the 21st. From the 14th until the 21st. You know, why people don't communicate, I've got no idea, really, but, you know. But yeah, Ten of Cups, see? Everything is great, shining, happy people. If this isn't third-party energies, this is just someone that has children. Okay, someone that has children, and there's waiting for communication here. Kind of like going steady with someone, one step at a time. Not rushing into anything, but taking it one step at a time. Day by day, okay? Day by day, day by day, dabble, 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 bubble, bubble, bubble. What on earth the fuck is that? Dabble, 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 wacka, wacka, wacka. Is that the fucking Kermit frog and what's it called it? Miss Piggy and fucking wacka, wacka, wacka. The Muppets. I don't know. Hello, everybody. So you got Pisces here. So someone's happy. Some of you in. You know. Always be happy with the life you have. Because if you're unhappy with the person that you got, right? I'm unhappy. Well, it's saying that you're happy, but guarantee you, most of Gary or Tina. But some of you are like, no, this is all going on around a third party, bruv. Anyway, let's see. I mean, it isn't fucking Cinderella's tea party. You know. Let's see. 14th of the other person. 6. Come join the joyride. Join the joyride. Something to do a rock set. Okay. Yeah, something to do about travelling. Future plans of going and travelling. Okay, arriving, going to work. Leaving, well, you know, you could have said, no, I've walked away fucking ages ago. Third party. Have you really? You know, have you really? Because that's moving on. Well, it's just a card that says moving on. Right? But like going forward, going definitely with someone here. 6, Gemini placements, Capricorn possible. Arriving back home. 14th until the 21st for Aquarius. 14th until the 21st for the other person connected with Aquarius. Queen of Cups, holy poo on a stick. Poo stick. I mean, poo stick. Poo stick? Prick stick. I don't know, someone is stuck on Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Like it's all leading up to the same energies. Here. Same energies. But you're going to have to know when I say paradox. John Malkovich. Paradox energy. Elements. Scorpio. If it's a Scorpio, it could be an Aries as well, because it would be 4. Okay. So those kind of paradoxes, right? Elements. Water. Earth. Whatever. Right? But like, yeah. That's why court cards come up in all of your readings. That's why you can watch every fucking reading. Right? Especially if you've got family members. If you've got family members. Right? I have Aquarius in Venus. But I would still watch a Leo reading thinking, fucking hell, how come I'm in this number 8? Right? Don't mean I'm a Leo. It just means that I have that placement of 8. Same as Aquarian. Right? Because it's a general reading. We look at the numbers. The little ones that are on the top here. Means Capricorn or Gemini. But it would mean Gemini more because it's air, swords, air, 6, Gemini. Okay, family members, travelling, talking about love, Tyrone. Can't buy me love, can't buy me love, can't buy me a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. But there could be a little bit of denial here, I don't know. Because it's kind of like a love, friendship love type sort of, but a progression of it not being. It's kind of like this, is it, isn't it, it is, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, do you feel it? It's like, well, if you feel it, I feel it too. So it's kind of like this progression. It could be a new person for some of you, it could be a new person. And this is just like getting to know you. Like, you know, it depends on how good you guys are at shutting your past out and moving on quicker. You know, the quicker you move on, the quicker the door opens for you because you've moved on from exes and, you know, all of that stuff. But the longer you go on with that situation, you give up on new opportunities that come your way because you're so focused on your fucking ex all the time. You give up on the possibility of like, oh no, I can't move away from my ex because what if my ex comes back? Fuck him. Why? Move on with your life, because that's what some people here are doing. They're moving on with their life. They're making plans here, and it might well be for themselves, which I'm saying. A Pisces can get it in the ear hole if this is a Pisces, because they'll start taking back their own life and making plans for themselves. That's why that's why most of the time they can be known as selfish and arrogant. You put yourself first before anyone else. Of course I fucking do, right? So if this person's a mum, what this person of a mum is realising that they're, well, it depends if these are young children or not, but whichever way it is, someone's learning this energy of like, you know what, fuck it, Tyrone. For once in my life, it could be Stevie, could be Steve, could be Stevie Wonder, but like, for once in my life, yeah, to need me. For once in my life, I found someone that needs me, that loves me for who I am, is what I'm hearing. That's probably all of those fucking I ams that I've been saying for ages, and that all of you guys, if you've been saying I ams, you could be like, well, for once I found someone that likes me for who I am. Right? I am. Yeah. So, yeah. But Stevie Wonder track there. So, something to do with Steve, Sarah, or anybody beginning with S. Anyway, there you go. So, yeah. So, if you want to join, you can. It'll be the full access bundle only. This is where we draw more cards and then clarify them. But it will be the only full access only. Then you've got all other readings that are already there, loads of them. All of your yearly readings are there also. Your 6 monthly reading is there also, because it never came out on here when I did the 6 month reading. I think the rest of it only went over on the full access bundle, so they're there as well. Then you've got weeklies, whatever, but this will be one of them, and then I think you get another one as well after this. So, well, we go right to the end of the month, and then we do the monthlies for the next month, and then you get those as well. So it depends if you want to join or not, but it'll be the full access bundle only. Email is provided below for tarot card readings, so on and so forth. Please make sure you also follow Angel Radio, which is another channel. I haven't actually got time to make much at the moment, but yeah, music production, music mastering, mixing, producer, free music, so on and so forth. But you guys know the score, right? Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, everything else, and let's see what's going to happen for the rest of your week, Aquarius.